Hello, folks. How are you doing? My name is Danny Symphony. I am the Word of God. I am here to establish God's work on this earth. It doesn't matter where you might live or what part of the earth you might reside. My purpose is to do the will of God, and your purpose should be too. The main thing, my main mission is to get people to understand what the will of God is. And in order for me to get people to understand what the will of God is, I have to understand that myself. I have to get to that understanding myself. So I seek information, I seek out His will, and establish His will, put it to you so that you can understand, so that your mind can be open, so that you can be enlightened. However, having introduced myself, the reason why I'm here today is we are here to establish the Immigrants Defense Engagement Movement. That's the Immigrants Defense Engagement Movement. And the main purpose of this is to create an immigration system where all immigrants are treated fairly and with the proper dignity regardless of their origin, politics, religion, or culture, regardless of where you come from. We are facing a situation right now within the United States with a government. I'm not in politics. I don't support any side, neither Democrat nor the Republican. I'm just here to do the work of God. We don't get involved in politics, not in that. But what we have to do, we have to secure God's people wherever they are. It doesn't matter whether you come from a foreign country. It doesn't matter whether your skin is black, Hispanic, white, or where you come from. All of God's people are God's people, and we are here to select them. So if the government is doing things that is affecting anybody, any person in any negative way, or if we feel that people are not treated right, then that's the time that we step in and set up what we need to set up to fix that. So I am establishing the Immigrants Defense Engagement Movement. And what we are going to be doing is we are going to be fixing the problem with immigration, people that are being treated badly. We are going to get legislations passed to fix the issue what we're currently having now with everyone demonstrating. As you will see on the page that I've set up, you see all the demonstration going on over the country. Children are being separated from their family. It's one thing to be cavalier about protecting your borders and defending your country. I don't know what you're protecting. The earth is the Lord's and the fullness thereof. God creates this earth, and He still owns it. It doesn't make any sense a man try to mess up the world and make things bad for everybody, and then they die, and leave all this problem for everybody to fix. If you're going to mess up the world, then live forever, live in it, stay in it, stay in your own mess. Don't make a mess and then you die and somebody have to fix it. Because one thing I have studied in my studies is that I've never seen anyone on the face of this earth who live forever, in this flesh that we're on. And everybody I know, they try to live forever. Nobody wants to die, but everybody will die. So then if you're going to die, anyway, why would you make situation bad for everybody else? Why would you make other people's life miserable and then you just disappear, from the earth? It doesn't make any sense. So we are here to collect funds, to help us to get this passed. We're gonna need money, a lots of it, because we're fighting against billionaires and millionaires, a whole Washington system, a whole corporate system with a whole corporate move. What is going on behind all this is more than meets the eye. You might think it's just a politics or securing borders, but it's a lot more. It's a larger agenda that you can't see, and that I can't even go to the depths of it right now to explain all of this in this video. But it's a larger agenda there, and to know the reality of why they're doing all of this, it would really scare you. So get in your pockets, get in your wallets, swipe your credit card, click on the donate button on the local teller page that we have created. If you're just looking at this video, you can get on there by going to thelocalteller.com, THELOCALTELLER.com/view, that's VIEW.php. You put the question sign and the ID, then the equal sign, and 156. So that's the localteller.com/view.php, question sign, ID, equal sign, and then 156. If you are not really here, because we're trying to get people to come to the page itself and not to go to the YouTube video, because they are also doing a good job at hiding information from people, taking out links and doing all of that. It's a lot going on. We don't even want to go into that right now. We're just here to talk about the immigration defense engagement movement, and that is what we want you to fund. We want to hire a guild of lawyers and put legislation in place and bring forward that towards Washington, not just to allow a particular government, because anyone will say anything for a vote, whether they be Democrats or whether they be Republicans. I'm not a fan of any political party, because I think they are both bad. But we don't have an alternative. If you're in America, it's gonna be one of them is gonna sit in power, and none of them have any good or any sensible, immigration reform. We need immigration reform that will do the right thing. Of course, I don't believe in building walls to protect borders. I think that's a ludicrous idea. That's an idea based on pure ignorance. So I don't believe in that. But yeah, there's certain amount of protection that is needed, towards our country, because it's a part of the world. It's a country. You have to protect it. But the way they're doing it, it's not right. And this is not what is going on. It's not about immigration reform or border control as they would control it. Like I said, I don't believe in it. I don't believe you can protect your border by any physical means. If your borders have to be protected, you have to be protected through principles, through strategies, and through unseen means, not physical walls, because you cannot build a wall tall enough for a person not to go over that wall or climb that wall. It doesn't matter how tall it is. So that is not a resolution. And money is going to be paid. People are going to be paid money. Bribery are going to be received. The head is corrupt. If the head is corrupt, the body is going to be corrupt. So nothing is really going to get done there. It might sound like a good political argument for those who have this thing on their shoulder, this red blood, this red meat that they're trying to chew on. But at the end of the day, it does not work. And it creates more problem. It's inhumanity. What has been going on right now, under the Donald Trump administration is disgraceful. The world is watching. It is not nice. This is not the America that we know. So since we are all here by immigrants, because most of us who are here, if you're not an Indian, you're an immigrant. It doesn't matter where you come from, and you could tell me that your forefathers came from England, and they had been here, like since the beginning. Well, where is the beginning? You kill people, you murder people, and you get here. You murder the Indians, you get here. So no, I mean, so is that better or is that worse than what the immigration are doing, than the immigrants are doing, whether they come from Mexico or whatever? You did worse to get here, and you got your citizenship. So why should other people not get their citizenship? You didn't create this world. You didn't create this land. You were born into this world with nothing. You have no idea what's going on. So who give you the power? What authority do you have to come into this world and to say who gets what, or what gets done to who, into a world that you did not create? My father created this world. And it's not just my father, but it's a father of earth, who create all man and who made all man. So you cannot be humane. You cannot use your wickedness, exercise your wickedness, and abuse your authority over people, over God's people, over little children, or over parents being separated from their children. It's not the right thing to do. And this is why we're fighting this issue. This is why we have created the Immigrants Defense Engagement Plan, and we want everybody right now to support it. Donate as much as you can, and let's get this done. Let's fix this problem. Thank you so much.